What's going on, kids? How you doing? Hello. Tonight we have the finale for Relics. I'm excited to get this one done and get back to my main save. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Today was leg day. My legs feel like jelly. Let's get this fired up. Oh, and the new schedule's up as well. Also, I did improve, at least I think I improved the IRL voice band. With a little bit of you guys' feedback, I think I was able to make it work. So it should be just slightly more responsive now. Hello, Raiden. How you doing, buddy? Hi. Just a fan of the gritty emote. Has that replaced the little dino boy for you? Eh. I think this is actually the last week to get this one done, so if you guys have not finished the Relics expedition, now's the chance. I don't think I have many objectives left in Tier 5. I don't know if I'm going to be going back to my main save today, Lurker, no. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Because there might be things I still want to grab here, you know? Oh, I see the problem. My Xbox controller is fighting for control of the game. Let me just reach over and... There you go. No more of that. There we go. Now I actually have access to my menus. Alright, Expedition. Phase 5. Boop. 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 I think the big one today is going to be searching to poop. We're gonna have to search it to poop. Let's hit it. Alright. So we need to head to the next dig site, which is... Ain't no... Are we already in the same system as the next dig site? Ain't no fucking way. What? How is this where we stopped? This was the system I went to because it actually had fossils, and it's also apparently where the next dig site was. That's uncanny is what that is. Doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. We can't see game. Hold on. Let me toggle it. I appreciate you letting me know, by the way, Raiden. Thank you. And toggle. There it is. I hit the toggle, but it didn't go the first time. The second time it worked. I appreciate you, Raiden. Thank you. Oop. Ooh, that ground is closer than it looks, isn't it? Shalom, Goyim. Hey now. Hey now. Did you just call me cattle? What the fuck, man? I'm going to wait, are there multiple dig sites? No, those are memstones. Hello, memstones. I haven't seen you in a bit. Wow, there are memstones all over the place over here, actually. What the fuck? Well, that's the actual site. We can worry about the memstones later. Hello, creatures. I'm gonna have to feed you all stuff later to make you poop, but for now. Hello, Attendant Lul. Gesturing at their datapad, the paleontologist twists together a trio of holographic helixes and starts a sequencing algorithm. Other site friends have, in contact, said good about you. Skills at site. We seek the most fossil. You are ready for test. Is of who we are, friend. We seek bones of ancient Gek ancestor. The first spawn. Alright, that should reward the... Nope. I'm gonna take those home with me. Okay, now, because I have just a 4D brain, and I am so very smart, and handsome, and intelligent, and clever, I actually have all the ancient bones I need. They're just stored in my little pocket space here. Alright, let's see, we need... You. Let's see. Well, polls are closed on the East Coast now, and of 40,000 votes counted so far, the Liberals are leading 15-4. Well, what else did you expect, my guy? I mean, honestly. Let's see, let's get some biped legs, armored torso, scavenger skull, monohorn, get the nightmare skull with the... Ooh, the haunted skull's actually really nice too. Let's get... What do you guys think? Should I use the curly horns haunted or the nightmare skull? What do you guys think? We'll have to see them both. Okay, arms. Arms, hunter's forelimbs, fossilized fins, grasping forelimbs. We'll go with the hunters and a fearsome lashbone, coiled tailbone. There we go. Master of Bones. Honestly, it seems like most of the people who complained in Canada who voted that I know just aren't happy with the current results, but what are you gonna do? If everyone else decides to vote that way, that's a democracy. Sorry, my guy. That be the way it goes. And until things get bad enough that you can't vote your way out of it, people are going to keep voting for it, so... Because you can vote your way into what they want. You're going to have to shoot your way out. That's kind of how it works with the whole, you know, oppressive ideology thing every time. Yeah, but what do I know? I've just been studying it for the last, like, 22 years of my life. Clearly, I must just be dumb. Whatever. Protoform. Let's get this thing assembled. Skull. Torso. Biped legs. Hunter's forelimbs. Coiled tailbone. H. hopozoia lived over 30 million years ago, forever in search of prey. Its squat form allowed it to remain hidden in the long grasses. The creature's extraordinary nose enabled it to smell colors, and preferred purple objects, hunting and burying them for safekeeping. H. hopawea lived over 96 million years ago, a seasonal feeder, and moves swiftly despite its curious form. The cranial vault is enlarged, suggesting a highly advanced brain. The creature had evolved a vocabulary of approximately 61 words, with more than a quarter describing acts of violence. Jesus. Alright, first spawn, I think we're gonna go with the curly horns. A little goofy, but I like them. Also, they're having issues right now because the Elections Canada website has just crashed, and part of what the website is used for is entering votes. Jesus. You would think that they would make sure that's stable and can handle high traffic, but what do I know? Alright. Reassemble an ancient protoform. Very nice. Check relic times 10 and 250 Quicksilver. That's not a bad reward. That Quicksilver come in handy later. Alright, now we gotta feed a bunch of animals and get a bunch of poop. That's just how it be. Ain't no buts about it, baby. Let's go ahead and get some standard, not C+ carbon. We need C carbon, don't we? Ah, I already had carbon. Let's go ahead and break this down to C carbon, yeah?
Technology recharge.
I don't know why I was switching them over to C+ carbon. There we go. Alright, make some creature pellets. That should be enough creature pellets. Alright. We've got lots of wildlife around here, so that's kind of suitable for exactly what we need to do. So, let's go ahead and toss out some food for these guys, yeah? Everyone, come on over. I need to take a look at your poo. Why is that on the list? I have no idea, but it's part of my adventure is the poo looking. So we're gonna be looking at poo. Is what we're going to be doing. There certainly are a lot of you. Hope it won't take long to harvest all that poo. Holy shit, look at you. God damn, you are positively massive, sir. Here you go, it's just for you. There's one. Yay, poo! Again, I don't know why this is part of my quest for fossils, but you know what? Whatever. I guess poo can be fossiled, kind of, right? Also, the fact that the task is called Nose in the Dirt kind of worries me, but you know what? Whatever. Let's try not to think about that. Sir. I need, you're standing, sir, I just, thank you. God damn, you all shit a lot. 18, 19. We have more poo. One more. There it is. There's 20 poo. Whoop, whoop. That's some good shit. Alright, hexite times 20. Now we just need to sell off our excess fossils. So let's go ahead and grab some. I think we might be able to do that right here. It did not take me anywhere near as long as I thought it would to be able to get all that poo. Here I was thinking they'd take their time. Nope, they were ready. Rags and bones. 2.5 mil worth of bones sold, baby. Expedition 18 Phase 5 complete. That is everything. Polychromatic zirconium and dirt. Polychromatic zirconium? What is... These crystals produce lenses of dazzling color and near indestructible hardness. Highly valuable in Oh, okay, these are trade goods. That's neat. Okay. And that is Phase 5. Excavator, the Relics decal plan, which is what we really wanted because that's our little achievement in our main ship, because we have the Hall of Achievements in there. And the Relics banner. Phase 5 compris. I actually really like the changes that they made to fossils. I think it's really neat. I think it's cool that you have all these bone customizations, all that shit. I like the ancient ruins you can now build. The Guardians are a really cool alternative to the Sentinels because, let's be honest, after fighting Sentinels 50 bajillion times, they get kind of boring. But the Guardians are actually kind of a new flavor on it, and I like that. Living Stone customization set. Congratulations, traveler. The expedition is complete. Return to the space anomaly to view your rewards and achievements. Exclusive expedition phase rewards are automatically available on all saves. In addition, you will earn additional quicksilver, nanites, or units for feats accomplished during the expedition. Before finishing the expedition, use the expedition terminus to send valuable items back to your primary save. Surplus items will be processed into units or nanites as appropriate. Hell yeah. I want to see what this, I really wish I could take my Wubble with me, but I cannot take my Wubble with me. Luckily, we have the Wubble's home planet documented. Ooh, just in time. Don't want to deal with that. So I've heard there are actually giant guardians that you can find and fight. I haven't found any yet. I kind of want to poke around till I find one, because I've heard they're just like massive variants of regular guardians, but I don't know what I'd need to do to find and activate one, you know? Either way, we're gonna go ahead and get out of this superheated rainstorm and check out what this new customization looks like. Because that's the other, like, big thing from an expedition, right? But I think we're good for the most part. There's not much we want to take back with us, except we're definitely taking back this Child of Aquarius. And all of our module upgrades here. We'll take our salvaged frigate module as well, even though we don't really need it. Our warp hypercores, our radon. We'll take our vigilant stones because we don't know if those will come in handy or not. Storm crystals because those are a pain in the ass to harvest. Polished stone. We want to take back all the polished stone we can, honestly. Let's check out this new customization. I don't know if it's just going to be one slot of customization or an entire armor set. I hope it's an entire armor set. Doop 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 doo. A doop 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 boo boo. A boo boo boop boop boo. Let's see it. I wish to see the new thing. Alright, head. Living stone helmet. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, that looks real cool. Okay, torso. Living stone chest piece. Okay, so that's underneath my armor. Yeah, that's underneath my armor. Okay, cool. So you can just become a full-on rock man. Living stone armor. Oh, that's awesome. Heavy Corvex vibes on that. Gloves. Living stone gloves. Oh, that's rad. It only has 3 fingers. That's cool. Legs. Living stone ooh. Boots. Living stone boots. Backpack. Living stone hard pack. Yo, that's so chunky. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Especially the helmet. The helmet's probably my favorite part. That's a really cool looking helmet. I love the asymmetry on the arms. It looks like I'm a guardian that decided to go bipedal instead of a floating cloud of stone or something like that. And this is what happened to the guardian cannon. It just kind of formed one shoulder. The backpack fits in really well too. That's really neat. The way you can make the lights all different colors is really rad. I like that. This is really cool. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save in slot 3. Okay. Right. Okay, so head. We're gonna be rocking the living stone for a while because I really like the Shroud of Freedom, especially if you mix it with the Fleet Commander's Cape. I think that these two go really well together, personally, but I really like that stone helmet, so we're going to be running that for a while. So head, living stone helmet, it looks good. I like it. Okay. And you can have separate markings on it. That's actually really cool. Alright, so instead of red, let's go... nice. Well, now my question is... Okay, and that alters that. Okay. I actually like that texture a lot better. That's really good. That's a nice helmet. I like that helmet. Alright. So the torso. Do I want to keep my armored chest piece? I could go living stone and then put the armor over it, because the armor I had over it was my deep sea armor. Let's see. So for torso style, Livingstone is nice for the torso style, but I'm not sure because it kind of clashes with my legs a little bit. And those are way too chunky for what I'm going for here. Let's put some markings on there. There we go. I really like that new helmet. The new helmet's really good. It's chunky in all the right ways, and I really like the way they set the visor lights on there. What are my boots? Just rocky shoes? Maybe. Clunk, 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 I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the stone boots. Maybe. I think. Yeah, that's not too far off. Alright, so just the head for Livingstone helmets. Markings, white, dark red, or black, either one. Mostly dark red. And the backpack. I've gotten real fond of the Commander's Cape, so we're just going to keep that one. Oh, the Surveyor's Cape. This is the new one, right? That actually looks really nice, too. And Geometric's alright, but... the Surveyor's Cape's actually really neat. It's got this neat light pattern on it. I think we might keep that one. Alright. Cool, and you can even control the light colors. That's really neat. Okay. Somebody who plays in first person customizing their appearance is pretty funny, Lurker, like, I will admit, but I want to look nice for everyone else. I really like the chunkiness of the deep sea armor and the armored torso together. I think that's really cool. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna save this in the third slot. I know I'm overriding the base Livingstone one that I just did, but I feel that this one's a little better. I really like the helmet. That's really cool. All right, we good. Nice. What's going on, Chaos? How you doing, buddy? You missed me sifting through some poop. It wasn't as entertaining as it sounds. Expedition's done for the most part. Pretty much all we gotta do is filter through our gear, our equipment, and our technology and see what we want to take back with us, you know? That's pretty much all we're doing now. It's true, you gotta sift through indigent poop sometimes. I'm definitely taking my repair kits back with me. I gotta. Also, I want to take the Titanic trophy back with me too. So, that one goes there. We'll take 30 salvage data, but we'll leave 3 of them behind because I don't want to take up 2 slots for that. Taking back my Atlas Pass. Don't need nav data. Don't really need dirty bronze. Hexite. We don't really need Hexite, do we? I don't think we do, honestly. Horrific sample. Haddle core. A highly pressurized fleshy orb. Don't you guys want to touch the fleshy orb? Boy, I know I do. Okay, so we're gonna use a starship to ferry most of the stuff back to the yeah, we're gonna use the starship to ferry most of the stuff back, and then we're gonna do something absolutely silly where we're gonna break it down. We're also going to rip out the photonics core so I can take that back with me and have an extra one. I do this simply so that we can have an extra photonics core to drop into an extra starship. And it gives me more stuff, more units, more nanites, more all kinds of other upgrade stuff if I break down the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and do that after we ferry all of this back. And we'll take the polychromatic zirconium with us too. Why not? It's treasure. Might as well bring back some treasure from this expedition, even though it's not much. It always hurts me to break down the Starborn runner at the end of my travels for each of these expeditions, but it's worth it for the extra slots and everything else I can get, because it's only a temporary breakdown. You didn't actually bring your ship with you here. What you did is you made a copy of it and brought it across the galactic rift. So whenever you go back, the original is still back in your save file. The copy is what you're destroying, and when you destroy the copy, you get just as many rewards. So it's kind of useful. Fleshy knob? I said fleshy orb. No Canadian. Bad Canadian. Down Canadian. Bad. No. Stop. Oh yeah, today was leg day, and the guy I'm working out with every afternoon, he was a little impressed because, like, I've fallen behind on arms and back. I've fallen behind on, but legs has been something that I have consistently worked on because well, if your legs are weak, you can't carry a lot. So my thoughts is strong legs, strong everything else, since that's your foundation. So I always work on my legs. He was a little surprised today because today was the second time he's had leg day with me, and he got to experience me just absolutely maxing out the leg curl and leg press machine, and he was sitting there like, dude, you went up in weight again? He absolutely refused to back down in weight, so he was doing it at my weight. It's kind of funny. And it's kind of nice after everything he was absolutely just excelling in over me. He's just like, God damn, legs. How do you do that? Never skip leg day. Something ships, something Theseus? Well, no. This is like taking the original ship of Theseus, making an exact perfect replica of it, down to the last atom, sailing for a trip, coming back, and then breaking it down for spare parts for the original ship that you copied. It's not really a ship of Theseus moment. It's more well, I really wouldn't know how to define that, actually. It's really weird all around. What else do we want to take back with us? Couldn't be me. Both my kneecaps have popped out of socket far too many times. That's me on my shoulder, actually. I have the exact same problem with my shoulder. I was hit by a car when I was like 12, and since then, too much weight on... Well, if I pick up too much weight with my right arm, it can pop my shoulder out the socket. But the good thing is because I've worked my shoulders and my back so much, too much weight is usually around like 400 or 500 with one arm, and I've only tried to do that once, and that's when I popped the socket, and I'd never tried that again, because 400 or 500 with one arm, yeah, I got the legs to pick it up, but that pop, just the sound, it made a grinding pop sound, and I never want to hear anything like that again. That was just painful. The Escanor build. It's actually really funny. The guy I was working out with today, he's like, "You used to lift, didn't you?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can tell, but with your like shoulders the way they are, you probably looked like a Dorito when you did." And I was like, "Yeah, I did actually." "Why'd you stop?" "Depression." "Oh, okay." "Well, we're gonna get you back to Dorito level again." "Okay, I'm down for that." My chain of command's really supportive. I appreciate it. Ah! Hello, Aylward. How are you, buddy? Welcome back. No, I am not built like Escanor right now. I am built like Escanor if he was really fat. Just put massive layers of blubber all over him. That's me. But I'm chipping away at it. Give me about 6 months, I'll be back to where I was. Do I want to take anything else? I don't think so. I think I'm good for the most part. Oh yeah, the Diplo chunks. And the giant egg. Built like the blob? No, not that fat. I'm pretty chubby, but I'm not that fat. I've been told that I make people nervous when I sprint because that much mass just going in one direction is just... That's a lot of meat, boy. I can't wait to drop like 50 pounds and play basketball again. I enjoy it. I don't need oxygen. I really don't need to take anything else, do I? Shit. Like nothing at all. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Sorry, what were we saying? Got it. Built like the Emperor's Children. I'm built like if you stacked a barrel on some really strong legs and then not as strong arms, and then a smaller barrel on top of that barrel, and I guess a smaller barrel underneath that smaller barrel for what little neck I have. But as Druid said, I'm short, so it doesn't matter, right? By short, like 5'9", 5'10". So clearly, you know, it doesn't matter because he's not 6 foot, so it doesn't matter. Me and significant other were laughing at somebody who was doing that today. The somebody in question is very lonely and will likely die and be eaten by her cats, but she was doing the whole "you need to be 6 feet tall" thing. Really got a chuckle out of both of us because, man, you have to weigh like at least 2 stone and you have a terrible personality. I really wouldn't be talking about needing 6 foot tall with all of that going against you. That's just not the best look. I don't understand some people, man. Yes, I'm an atrocious human being. Yes, I bring nothing to the table. Yes, I'm 250 pounds and like 5 feet tall. But he needs to be 6 feet tall and ripped and... Oh, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hey, sweetie? One second. She has to be within earshot. Kommen Sie, meine Schatzi. Hey, thanks for not being a stuck-up cunt. Appreciate that. Thank you. No, that was all. Love you. Jeez. You're welcome. I was talking about the conversation we were having earlier. 200 and 250-pound women being way too picky. Oh. She's seen it too many times. Alright, let's get this thing ready for scrap. I don't think we need most of the stuff still in the inventory. We can go ahead and break that down. We've got the photonics core and the Atlantid drive, which is nice. That means we'll have another Atlantid drive in another ship. And probably actually a third Atlantid drive in the other ship, because I think that one comes with one as well. So, quick, chat redeem. Mute him so we can't hear him being appreciative of his wife. It's too late. I have already shown disgusting amounts of love for her on stream. You are cursed now. Yeah, we don't really need... Oh, this is a superconductor. Yeah, we can take the superconductor with us too. Fuck it, why not? I think we don't need much of anything else here. Honestly, like... we good for the most part. Yeah, we're good for the most part. We can just, break this down. Okay, cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to swap our parked ships to the Dorib Seeker here, which is a piece of garbage, but that's going to be our shuttle ship out. Open our expedition terminus, put all of these in our exosuit so they don't despawn for any reason, because that's happened to me before and I was really upset. What can we get rid of? You. Gone. Alright. And then in the starship, we've got, hey, another Atlantid drive. How about that? Sweet as, baby, sweet as. Alright. So we can probably take that other Atlantid drive out and have a couple of puddle jumpers that are able to get from point A to point B. Basically, since I haven't finished the main quest, that's going to let me encounter purple systems, despite the fact that I haven't finished the main quest. It's 100% cheating, and I don't give a fuck. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch our docked ship again. Bit of a shuffle here. We're now back on the Starborn Runner. So what we're going to do is twofold. We're going to be breaking down our multi-tool here, and we're going to be breaking down the Starborn Runner at the space station. We're breaking the Starborn Runner down at the space station specifically because, well, there's no ship disassembly thingy here. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it be. We'll take the sodium back with us too. Might as well. We have free slots, so there's no reason not to take it with us, right? We definitely don't need any chromium. We definitely don't need any gold because holy shit, I have a massive gold farm. And we don't really need anything else, so we'll be just good with what we got here. We don't need anything else out of the starship's inventory, so let's go break this sucker down and harvest everything back. Oh, shoot. Before I do that, real quick, because I'm going to need inventory slots first. So let's go ahead and because you gotta have inventory slots to break shit down. Okay, starship. There we go. Alright, let's take this puppy over to scrap it. Get some spare parts. We'll drop all those spare parts in the original when we get back. That way the next time we're on an expedition, we'll have an even better starship inventory. And this next time we'll just summon the space anomaly by the space station so we don't have to fly a whole 22 seconds to where we're going. I don't think I'm gonna need anything else out of this inventory. It's just useless shit like platinum. Actually, I'll break this down real quick because I can. It needs to finish. Suit. There we go. Alright. Because platinum can be broken down to like a couple nanites, so might as well, right? I don't think there's anything else really here that's necessary, so let's go scrap this thing. Whee! Okie dokie. So pretty much when you break these down, what you're going to be getting is you're going to be getting a bunch of ship slots and some scrap that's worth a certain amount of units. Since the Starborn Runner has so many upgrades poured into her... Oh. Hello. What a weirdo. Anywho's, you break these things down, they give you scrap in a certain amount of value. Because this thing has been upgraded so many times. Salvage analysis. 74 million units. And because it is a custom ship, you cannot break it down into assembly parts. Unfortunately, I'd like to be able to make a custom Starborn, but it is what it is. So claim scrap worth 400. 400. Processed for scrap. Recycled circuitry, spool of cable wires. Got a couple top tier upgrades. And a few more storage augmentations. It's mostly the money that we're after, honestly. Let's go ahead and sell.
Units received.
Start. Sorry, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. AI valves, regulators, nanocables, and that's everything, I believe. So now all we need to do is do the exact same thing with our multi-tool, and we will be set. Basically, you're taking the stuff that you spent nanites on replicating, and you're breaking it down into raw parts so you can upgrade the originals that they were copied from. Because I don't need to bring my original multi-tool or ship back with me, and I didn't get a ship as a reward this time. I got a multi-tool as a reward, so I'll probably bring back the staff with me. Oh, flying for me. Get over here, Sky Titty. Hello, Sky Titty. Whee! So we will break down the Crimson God here, and we will bring back with us for nanites the Wraith. I think it's the Wraith staff, something like that. The one with a big old skull on the end of it. I think it's pretty cool. Whenever you shoot a beam out of it, the skull goes up and goes meh, which I like. It's only an A class though, so it's gonna cost 50,000 gosh darn nanites to upgrade, which is a massive pain in my ass, but whatever. Okay, it should be this. So no, it's this way. Over here. Up we go. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so that should trade me over to... Yeah, so now it's the Basilisk Crown is what it's called. So if we actually go to look... Yep, this is the one. It looks neat. I like it. Kinda goofy. I like the fact that when you level it and shoot the beam, the whole skull swings up and goes Mah! I'm easy to please. Okay. Ooh, that was a bunch of multi-tool expansion slots. That's nice. We got a bunch of exosuit expansion slots. We'll probably just be giving those away to random people because we won't need most of them, but half the fun of the challenge of an expedition is just not using those for me. Like, if I don't use them, that's more of a challenge, and I find that entertaining. Alright, let's go ahead and deposit everything while we're here and bounce back to the real world. Relics was fun. I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of neat stuff. It kind of shook things up with having to go from dig site to dig site instead of just a rendezvous point. I do wish each dig site had, like, actual bones at it instead of just one set of bones and that's it. I wish it had had actual, like, stuff you could dig for at the dig site instead of just the one. But maybe that would have made things too easy, so it's understandable. Yo, MVP of this expedition is absolutely the repair kit. The repair kit was more useful than I thought it would be. I'm definitely going to be bringing those from now on. Child of Aquarius, Vigilant Stones, Extra Radon, Augment, Superconductor, Paddle Core, Sodium, Dirty Bronze. I don't think there's much of anything else I'll need. I could probably take this extra salvage data with me just because. I can't think of anything else I'd really need. As for the technology, go ahead and drop in our photonics core, our Atlantid drive, be real cheeky and take the other Atlantid drive with us as well because we can, because we're not bringing the ship back with us, that's for damn sure. So now we'll have 2 Atlantid drives to drop in 2 of my spare ships so I can have more purple travel if I feel like it. I got enough room for all of these, so I might as well just take them with me. S-class modules, I'll put them in storage unless I need them. I don't usually need them, so I can use this one on my main ship though, because I've been saying I need to upgrade the hyperdrive module anyway, so And I think that is everything. Relics, expedition, compris. All of these will auto sell, so I'm not worried about it. I think we're good. I think we are good. We didn't really bring any other tech with us, did we? We didn't bring an advanced translator, I don't believe. I don't think. No, we should be good. I think. Alright. Let's see. We've got our Child of Aquarius. We've got our Titanic Trophy. We've got our eggs and meat. All of our storage augmentations that we wanted to take with... Yeah, okay. There's the ship one. I was like, where the fuck is the ship augmentation? Got a little worried there for a second. Thought maybe I had forgotten one of them behind. Nope, that's all of them. Okay, cool. And we have one slot to spare, but we don't really need anything in it, so I think we're good. Let's take a look at our statistics for this expedition. Do I have the correct multi-tool equipped? Basilisk crown. Alright, let's do it. We're about to finalize the expedition. Items placed at the terminus will be returned to your primary save. Surplus items will be processed into units or nanites as appropriate. Do you wish to continue? I desperately wish I could take my little wubble with me. I want to bring my little wubble with me. Panthipo is so cute. He's a real MVP. Adorable. Absolutely precious. Unfortunately, that's not something you can do now. Maybe one day they'll make them a little more important. But for now, I won't let us. So, Panthipo, buddy, friend, my peaceful boy, my sweet little baby, I will head back to your planet to adopt one of your many brothers after we get back to the main save. But you and I, we gotta part ways here. Sorry, bud. Wish I could take you with me. It wouldn't be so bad if I could, like, bring a child, like the egg of Panthipo with me, but I can't even bring an egg with me. I'm sorry, bud. Feeling effervescent. You are so cute. You know that? One last pat for the good boy before we gotta part. I'm sorry, bud. Godspeed, Panthipo. You a real one. Carried me up many hills. That's it. Alright, let's take a look. God damn, that's a lot of nanites. Alright. Livingstone customization set. So, total earnings. All of the phase rewards, of course. And then 186,483,737 units, 7,458 nanites, and 400 quicksilver. Not a bad haul, if I do say so myself. Let's go home. So the first thing we've got to do is go adopt us a new Panthipo. The second thing we've got to do, oh yeah, my suit's almost fully upgraded. I can just grab everything out of the pocket. The second thing we have to do is go and put down the decal on our Hall of Achievement on our flagship. Oh, and I'm going to copy the Basilisk's crown as well. I should have enough. Yeah, I have enough nanites. It occurs to me I could have torn out the upgrades from my multi-tool and fed them to the Basilisk crown just so it had them, but I'm indifferent on that. I'm not really going to use it on account of the fact that it's really, really cool and I really, really like it. However, it's not a stick where I have imprisoned God. So because it is not a stick where I have imprisoned God, it is automatically not as cool. Okie dokie, let's actually go up here real quick. Boop. I mean, I might as well use them all, right? On my main save. This right here is the exact reason why I don't use any of the ones I get on an expedition. Because I can just bring them back to my main save, unload them all into my main save, and finally finish out my inventory expansion. I don't think I will ever run out of expedition room now, or expedition room, of exosuit room now, on account of the fact that my exosuit is now entirely, completely upgraded, and I have so much room for activities. The technology section as well. Okay. Okie dokie. We can do the same thing to our storage augmentations for our... Oh, I still have 4 left over. Hey, if anyone wants one, just let me know and I'll give you some. We'll also upgrade our storage augmentation on our original Starborn runner, and we'll likely put some more stuff into our multi-tool, although I'm going to be honest, our multi-tool doesn't need it. Like, honestly, it's fucking maxed out like crazy. I can't think of putting anything else in here. As it is, I use one of these weapon systems very sparingly, and the other one a lot more often, so, like, do I really need to drop anything else in here? Not really. Like, honestly, there's not much more I can put in here. I'm sure there's a min-maxer out there who knows a couple things I could add in, like the forbidden multi-tool modules and shit like that, but as it is, it functions above and beyond anything I could possibly need. Damage potential 60,000, scanner range 1,000. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty set, so I don't need to drop much more in here. But I'll probably drop those slots in there just for bragging rights. Oh right, I have some salvage components, don't I? It's over here, right? Might as well use some of these. No, that's not the right one. Where's the house stuff? Is that this one? That's this one, isn't it? Construct Research Station. Now that I have 61 salvage data on me, I might as well just finish capping this out, right? Short range teleporter. We're going to start with the more useful stuff first, obviously. Oh, a weapon rack. That's actually pretty cool. So you could have, Wait, okay, so does this actually display the multi-tools? Because that would be really cool. Like, I can put my other staffs on display instead of, you know, just not having them with me. Or not using them.
Tier 1 making it hail.
I appreciate you, RJ. Thank you. How you doing, my guy? Hello. Colossus. We're getting the useful stuff first. And then we need to go get our wobble. The wobble is important. You can't not have the wobble. Gotta test what? You don't need to test anything. I don't know what you talked about. You don't need to test things. I called you no such thing. I called you many worse things, though. What do you guys think? Is that an improved variant now that there's an actual call out and everything? You guys good with that? Is that an upgrade on the previous one? Good. I'm glad. I don't really need much else here. Honestly, we're just about out of... We're just about out of modules. Oh yeah, the fossil displays. Maybe I can grab those in a little bit. Table lamp, red light. Industrial, whoa, industrial modules, hold on. Industrial modules, wall switch, floor switches, electrical cloaking unit. Do we have anything else here that's useful? Or can we just move on with... Yeah, I think we're good. So we can just get fun stuff now. We will never need any of these because we have a fucking super carrier.
Item received. Item received. Item received. Item received. Item received. Item received.
We don't really have anything else that's big that we need. So we're good. Die! Boop, 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 boop. Let's go drop some of these ship slots in our base starship and see if we can't go find us a wooble. Good to be back, good to be home. Good to have all of my actual gear back with me now. Ah, there she is. Home sweet home. I gotta tell you, when you got a ship like this, why would you even want to build a planetary outpost for anything aside from, you know, harvesting stuff? I got everything else I need right here. Including the Normandy. Hello, the Normandy. You're still one of the most left field crossovers this game could have ever experienced. Gotta say. Kinda weird. I'm really hoping for a crossover with the SR2, because the SR2's... The SR2, if I remember correctly, was about twice the size of the SR1, right? So I think the SR2 would be a neat thing to get as an actual, like, freighter. That's a big boat. That's home for me. I don't really establish bases. I bring mine around with me like some sort of weird pack rat. Like those creatures from Labyrinth that carry everything they care about around on their back. Oh, and I'm also able to pick up all my tricked out starships as well and carry those with me too. Like this one that's literally made out of solid gold. Where is it? Where is it? I know you're around here somewhere, sweetheart. Why are you hiding from me? Aw, it's hiding from me. Or this one, that's basically the Millennium Falcon. Or this one that has a lot of guns. Or this one that's extremely exotic. Or... Wait, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Or this one that's made out of flesh. So the reason I went absolutely nuts over the Wubble is because the Wubble reminded me of this guy. The Wubble was like a little baby version of the Wraith. I love the Wraith. The Wraith is a good ship. However, it does not hold a candle to my main ship, unfortunately. Living ships just aren't as strong. Oh my god. Riz is a loot bug! Hey, hey. I'm not a loot bug, alright? I'm the loot bug. That ship looks fuckable. My brother in Christ, as somebody who is heavily into mecha, any ship is fuckable if you try hard and believe in yourself. All it requires is enough lube. You put me in front of Gundam Unicorn and I'll make it work, alright? Can't believe you hunted an alien and made a boat out of it. I didn't make a boat out of it, it just grew up enough for me to use it as a boat. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, so we're gonna do things a little out of order here. We are back home. Hello, home sweet home. Ah, yes. The Hall of Achievements. Let's go ahead and put down our latest one. Each of these are expeditions I have been on. And the most recent one was Relics. Did it not pick it up automatically? It did not. Okay, let's go pick up our Relics decal real quick, and then we'll go and find us a Wubble. Damn, this alien life form runs on Windows. Hey, 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 hey. Don't talk shit about my secondary starship like that, alright? It has taste. It does not run on Windows. It runs on Linux. Arch Linux, okay? She's a classy bitch, alright? None of that Microsoft nonsense around here. The best lube is 5W30, so I should be getting barrels of 5W30 if I want to fuck a starship. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Chad, but Starborn Runner do be looking submissive and breedable. Just saying. That's a sexy ship. Anyway, moving on. Oh, Iteration Helios has a new, Nah, I don't need that. Phase rewards. Hello, my friend. Expedition rewards. Okay. This is what we were after, the Relics decal. Thank you. We'll go ahead and grab the other ones as well. So the cool thing is because you can bring a ship back with you, whenever I've collected the actual ship from the expedition while I was in the expedition, I bring it back with me, and then I just have a spare here if I ever accidentally scrap that, and I can just get a new one. The only one I haven't done that with is the Starborn Runner, because I completely spaced on doing it that time because I didn't actually go on an extra expedition that time. Do we want the fossilized egg at the same time? Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna put it in deep storage, though. Fossilized egg isn't what we're after, guys. What we're after is the wubble. We want us a wubble. I love your torso. I love the sash across it. That looks really cool. Plus, it's of my colors. I'm jealous. Okay, now we can put that down and go find a wubble. The thing is we will not be able to bring a capital ship along with us on account of the fact that we are currently in a quest system and I kind of don't want to uproot it, so it's stuck here until I move on. So we're going to portal to the other place, build a portal, well, portal to the other place, get a wubble, build a portal, and portal back. That is our mission today. That is what we are going to do. Bip. Alrighty. Doop, 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 doop. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, should be over this way. Ah, where was I? Ah, yes, the Hall of Achievements. That's a lot of expeditions, kids. Runes decal. Wow, do I have no actual carbon on me? Fuck shit, good thing I grow that shit in here. Alright. Relics decal. Scale. Wrong way. Okie dokie. That is another expedition done and dusted. Man too lazy to move boat creates teleporters to get pet. Yes, I want my wubble. I want my wubble, but I'm not going to move my GSCS to go and get there. So, we're going to use the portal to get to our new base over there, and then build the portal over there. So we're going to have to harvest everything locally to build the portal and the batteries and all that. But we'll be fine. For the most part, at least. Actually, hold on. What do I need for... You know what? No, it's going to be an adventure. That's what we're going to do. This is going to be adventure. We're going to find a wubble, and we're going to come back after building everything there. We're not going to take anything extra with us that's not already in our pockets. All right, your basis. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh no, did it not save my base? I don't think it saved my base this time. That's so weird. Why is that, I wonder? Okay, hold on. We'll find this out. Does the boat have rum on it? Yes, yes it does. I have to keep the crew appeased somehow. This is kind of insane, actually. Visible anger. Ah. Okay, so my discoveries are still here. But my question is... This is the planet. For some reason, my discovery log isn't cataloging it. How do I go about this? That is the question. How am I gonna be able to... Because for some reason my, it didn't carry over my base from the expedition, even though it carried over others. I'm gonna need to actually talk to some people about how to get back there, because this is definitely the planet. I recognize it, but my base is not there. I don't know if it just didn't carry over, or... Because one-way portaling is a thing. Let me try something real quick. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see if it's just a different name than what I remember. I'm crossing my fingers, guys. I'm crossing my fingers. Let's see. Peas. Pretty peas. With cherry on top. Nope. Nope, this is definitely not it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. But this is not it. Ah, hell nah. You're not a fan? Fucking water world? You don't have fingers, you have nubs. Hey, I can cross my nubs, okay? Okay, Hignot Shear is my gold planet. Indium. Hutsef Ives. It's not Unomi, it's not Galos Doors. It's not Edemo. This is a low atmo planet, so that's the iron one I haven't built. Blighted planet, that's definitely not right. Paradise planet, it was a toxic planet. None of these have been updated often enough. Is it because I didn't upload my base, I wonder? Shit. It might be because I didn't upload my base. That view triggered my thalassophobia? Understandable. Okay, hold on. How you gonna be a pirate but fear the ocean? Space pirate. Yes, thank you, RJ. Space pirate. You got it exactly right. It's really easy. You just become a space pirate instead. Okay, so Mirog. I believe Mirog is the correct system. So, let's see if we can find a way around this. You know what's incredibly frustrating? This is showing me the name of the actual, like, base or the station, but it's not showing me. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can. I want my wobble, damn it. There's not many things I ask for. I'm asking for my wobble. Mirog. 4 planets, 2 moons. Hey, your irrational fears make perfect sense to me, my guy. See, now the problem is I have no determination here. Okay. Let's do it like this. Rothy Cycler. Eland Eosai Cycler. We're experimenting, fellows. We need to find our wobble. That's the important thing. Jesus. But why, though? I discovered this. No, that can't be right. Ah! Okay. That is a lot of squonks. You're just trying to poison me, huh? That's rude is what that is. I need to find a way to get back to Mirag. Okay, we've set a waypoint. We've set a waypoint, and I think the only way we're gonna get there is a very, very long journey. That's just the way it be. How far are we talking? That's the question. Thank you for the biddies, I appreciate it. If possible, you should add one for custom amounts so there's not too much spam. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. There is no custom amounts option. I have to set the specific amounts. I can maybe add 100 option. But damn, y'all getting way too many. Wait, hold on. Are they not resetting at the end of the month? The silvers are supposed to reset at the end of the month. So, destination, custom waypoint. how far away is my custom waypoint? That is truly the question. How far out of the bubble am I? How far will I have to go? Capitalism! Well, the silvers are supposed to reset once a month so you can't stock up too many golds, you know? Like, that's how it's supposed to be. It's set up to automatically do it, but if it's not working, that's a problem. God damn it. I don't know. No, because you earn 220 an hour. It's set at roughly the same amount as Twitch points. You shouldn't be able to have 50,000 in a month. That's not how that works. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, that's setting the galactic core. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, my custom waypoint is so far away. It's not even... Is this something I'm too poor to understand? Squonks are the channel point currency that you guys earn just by watching me. They're 100% free, and it's how people are able to fling stuff at my head, like jars full of pickles, which are poison to me because they will kill me. Oh, you had 10k. I put an extra 0 on there. I'm silly. Ignore me. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. The planet I am looking for specifically is Leegard Prime. Okay. Okay, how portal addresses work. Portal address tool. Leegard. Let's see if anyone has entered in Leegard Prime. I'm nothing if not an abuser of the system. You can actually put 10 at a time if you'd like. Yeah. Leegard Prime. No Man's Sky. Damn, you pushed through those fast. Okay, so the planet I want specifically is Leegard Prime. I know that. It's just nothing but people complaining about the bonefish. Okay, hold on. Third dig site portal NMS. Boop boo ba-doop boo ba-doop boo 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 boo. I really truly wish people would just see. So back in the old days, people just posted portal locations or portal addresses. Now they're just talking about how it's the third planet and nobody's posting the address, unfortunately. Nope. Okay. Well, now that is frustrating. I did not grab the portal address before I left. Nope. Planet portal address. I really want my wobble. I really do want my wobble back. Can we talk about how shit Google has become? Hold on a second, all right? I just tried for a solid 10 minutes on Google. Hold on. Let's try this instead. Hello, Grok. In the Relics expedition in No Man's Sky, what is the portal address of the planet with the third big site? Okay. Wow. Grok got me actual useful information in one fucking question. Google couldn't do it in 5 different searches. Okay, so we're looking for specifically for Smetho Oak system. It's not the one that I thought it was. Alright, so Sma. I really wish there was a search for this. What form of heresy? Hey, look, if I can use the abominable intelligence to my benefit, I will, all right? But honestly, it just wasn't coming up on multiple Google. Like, Google has just become in-shitified. For some reason, like, you can try and Google something and then put Reddit at the end, and it's more likely to get you an answer because Reddit's full of a bunch of autists who will aggregate information. But that's a shit workaround because like 10 years ago, you just Googled a question and Google would give you the answer. Now I have to turn to abominable intelligence to be able to get my fucking answer. It's insane. It's stupid. It's irritating. Why? Okay. Now the question is, where is the Smitha system? It can't have been renamed because it's one of those systems that was discovered by Hello Games. The only alternative I would say is there's one. Aridel. So it's a system discovered by Hello Games for sure. Unless they renamed it. It should be the... Oop, let me bring it up. Smitho Oak system. But that doesn't make any sense because I have a bunch of other systems here that are more recent. Ah, nope, here it is. So they changed the name. Luabug. There it is. So it's now Luhabug system. Set waypoint. K. So the Luhabug system. Let's see if we can maybe use a portal to find it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long fucking trip into that bubble. I have no idea how far away that system is specifically. Will it even mark the system, I wonder? Network restricted. Okay. So I don't think it took my teleportation terminus information from the expedition back with me, unfortunately. It definitely did not. Shit. Okay, so we have the system. We just need the portal coordinates. And that's where things get a little tricky. Because Ligard Prime here, this is where we want to go, because... Mawabo! I miss you. Okay. I'm gonna try one more AI search. Let's do this. What is the portal address of Ligard Prime in No Man's Sky? Nope. Negatory. Apparently that information just is not listed, so there's really not much I can do there. However, we know where we have to go. The question is how long is it going to take us to get there? We're definitely going to have to move our ship. It's not going to work otherwise. As it is, it could be hundreds of thousands of light years away. I honestly don't know how far we are from that bubble. Is it not? It's not even showing it to me. Because look. Oh my god, it's so far it can't even show it to me. That is horrific. That's the way to the Galactic Core. That's Free Explorer. Custom Waypoint. Notice how everything has a color? Except for my custom waypoint. Shit. I don't even know what direction the system's in. I would have to wander the fucking stars like this to be able to have a chance to stumble upon it. I want my damn wobble. So, I think possibly the easiest thing for me to do now is start a new file, start on the expedition, and then get to that point and get the portal address. That's probably the easiest thing for me to do. Because anything else is so much wandering, it would be absolutely insane. I could be lost in the stars for months just playing this game trying to find it. And it would be worth it because I love my wobble. However, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Okay. I wish I had thought of this before the expedition ended. Or alternatively, if there's anyone in chat who's still in the expedition, you would be in a prime position to be able to get me the portal address if you feel so inclined. I don't know if any of you guys are still in the expedition. Nope, I can't restart from here. So my only real option No chaos. Don't do that. I will recommend buying No Man's Sky because it is an excellent game. I would not recommend buying it just to help me. What's happening? Well, you see, the thing is we don't have an address for our wobble. In order to get the address for our wobble, we need the portal glyphs of the planet of Ligard Prime. So, the only way to do this is Expedition 18 Relics. Start it fresh in a new save file, get to Ligard Prime, and then... Actually, hold on, can we bum rush this? I think we might be able to bum rush this. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's initialize. We may be able to speedrun this, guys, because we know what we're doing. We don't have to finish every stage in between. Although we are at a disadvantage because we have none of our gear.
Shield kinetic system online.
Yes, thank you.
Scanner damaged. Repair required.
Although I would say that if you're going to start No Man's Sky, during an expedition is the ideal time because it's a great way to kickstart a new save. So, you know, if you feel like doing that, I would highly recommend it.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment. Operational.
It looks like a sex toy. Anyway, moving on.
User initialization sequence complete.
Allokidius. Expedition 18 Relics. Expedition. Phase 3. Third dig site. This is my current goal. Log. Reach third rendezvous point. Okay, alright. So I'm currently naving to the third rendezvous point. I just need to find wherever my ship is, get it in the air, and skedaddle in that general direction. I want my wobble. I don't think you guys understand. I grew attached to the little bastard, so I'm not willing to give him up. So we're using this throwaway save here to get all the way to the third dig site, however we can, by hook or by crook, and then utilizing that to... Shit, I'm gonna have to build warp cells, aren't I? Motherfucker, this is gonna be a real pain in the ass. But this is gonna be the fastest way to go about it. Actually, hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh my god, I just realized, hold on, I might actually already have the code. I might, hold on. No, it didn't actually save it on the screenshot itself. Fucking rip. Because it shows it in game. I was kind of hoping it would save it on itself. However, by God, I have a plan. I don't even have to do everything I was just talking about, because we have a starting point right here. See that address? That is the portal address for the starting planet of the expedition. I can portal to here, set Ligart Prime as my location that I want to go to, and go there on my main save. Alright, so I don't even need to jump through all of the hoops I was thinking of. Take a picture of that real quick. Alright, let's go back to the main save now. This has turned into a quest for the wubble, and I would have it no other way. So now we just need to find a portal, which shouldn't be too difficult. Charge the portal. And then, actually, hold on. How powerful is the portal inside of here? Is it usable as a portal? I've never tried. I know it's large. I know it has a dais in front of it. I don't know if I can set it to actual portal coordinates. Nope, the dais is entirely useless. Okay, alright, so we're gonna actually have to locate a portal, but that's a small price to pay. Let's do it. Whoop. We getting that wubble, boys. We getting it. Now that I think about it, there's an easier way. Hold on. Wubble space telescope? No. Cease. Cease thy ooification. Perish. Okay, where am I parked? There it goes. Bibarats. Oh. God, you were loud, Bibarats. It's all those stellar extractors. that many of them next to each other is loud AF. Okay, so all we gotta do, we might know a portal location in this system. So all we gotta do, find a portal, input that address, use that address to nav beacon over to... Wow, how is this system undiscovered? Fuck. That's a hollow terminus. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and freighter... Ah! Whoa. Follower. What's going on, zombie? Hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Okay. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna have to find out where I put all my nav beacons. We have got to find the appropriate portal to go and get my wobble. Wobbles are important. Had to follow to chat. I don't think that follower only mode is on. Mods, can you guys confirm, the two of you that are here, can you guys confirm whether or not follower only mode is on? I thought it was off. If it's on, I apologize, zombie. It shouldn't be. Thought I turned that on ages ago. Or turned that off ages ago. Eh. It is. Hold on. Pull this up. It's on. Turn that off. I thought I turned that off ages ago. I don't know why I turned it back on. Yeah, I blame Raiden. It's all Raiden's fault. It's all my fault. I didn't check. I thought I turned it off. Rip. Well, I appreciate the follow, zombie. Thank you. And thank you for letting me know. Gatekeeper. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Where are all my nav beacons? Seasoned No Man's Sky player? I mean, I've got a couple 100 hours in. Right now, we're going to be going on a quest for a wobble. It's important. We just wrapped up, Relics. Well, here, hold on. I've finished every expedition. Does that count me as seasoned? Riz is white, there is no seasoning. If you want to be technical, I'm Native American and I love hot sauce, so... yeah, keep it off. If there are any bots, we can just bonk them, honestly. I don't want it to seem uninviting for the peoples who happen to be stopping by and ain't following me. I'd rather earn their follow than have them think that they have to chat to follow, or have to follow to chat. Verified only is weird. Subscriber only is weirder. But that's just me. Okay, now I need to find my nav... Why am I... Why is my... There's some of my navigation data. Gosh darn it. I know I have loads of nav data. I know I do. There's some of it. Yeesh. Brain just shuts down sometimes. Okay, so, goals. Number 1, find portal. Number 2, after find portal, use portal. After use portal, go find wobble. Wobble is incredibly important. So Leaguard Prime is our end goal. I don't think we're going to be portaling back from there. I consider getting that ship seasoned at an S-class freighter. I mean, I only have, like, a total of maybe 350 hours in No Man's Sky. I know a bunch of people who have a lot more hours than me, so I don't know if you'd consider what you'd consider seasoned. The journey to reclaim your lost son's cousin. Yes. Yes, pour one out for Panthepo, my sweet baby boy. I miss him already. He will never return because you cannot bring pets with you. But I love Panthepo, so I of course must go and, you know, at least get a wobble, even if it's not Panthepo himself. Alright. Sig boost. Wait, hold on. I don't need to do that. What am I doing? Where's my baby? Hello, baby. I've been playing since 2019. So not as many hours, but I've been playing for a bit. Let's see, Exocraft radar. Ah, they changed it on me. I'm not able to use that anymore to find what I was thinking of. Titanfall? Yes. This is my Minotaur. He's a good boy. He comes equipped with a flamethrower. Yeah, you see, that's why I got this multi-tool specifically. Because you basically took the Atlas and you stuck it in a stick and you're like, screw you, I own you now. Alright, signal booster. We'll see what it gets us. If this doesn't get me what I need, we're going to be heading back to the local star station, and we're going to be using that to find... The fuck? That's a trading post. Alright, we're heading back to the local star station. We're going to be finding some maps so we can locate us a portal. Was worried I was going to lose my save and all my progress because I read 8-year-old forums. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, the Atlas used to be notorious for corrupting saves, and it's kind of a problem. They've fixed that whole stage of the quest now, but before you could potentially lose a lot of your progress from doing that, and people were encouraged to back up their saves. Luckily, it's not like that anymore, which is good, because imagine losing your save because you were trying to do a story quest. Ugh. Okay, so hit the space station. Buy some shards. Hold on. Do I actually have any of those shards already? I might have one somewhere deep in the recesses of... Yes, I do. Hot damn. Look at that. Well, let's go to the main planet at least and try and, Bip. Well, yeah, originally the Atlas was the end of the game, but not really, because originally the end of the game was just reaching the middle, and there wasn't much story around it except for the Atlas kind of nudging you in that direction. Okay, so let's go ahead and read our shards whenever we touch down. We'll see if we can find a portal on this planet. They've done good on the changes there, I will say. They've done really good on the changes there for the... Buddy, I didn't even summon you here. You are just a G, aren't you? Anywho's, it's... Exosuit nav data input. Let's see what we can find. It's probably not a portal for my first one, but it is an artifact. Alright, cool. So we head over to the artifact. How far are we talking? Is it really just on top of the hill there? Oh no, that's 13 hours away. Yeah, we're not walking. Sorry, buddy. I'm flying. You can walk if you want, actually, real quick. Before I do that, let me... Je quoi? Ah, there it is. Well, no, that's weird. Star Wars Easter eggs, yeesh. Yeah, we'll just tag that and go straight there. Screw it, let's go. Wee. Wee. I think the best Easter egg in the game is still the SR1. It's an old reference, but it checks out. 20 minutes? I ain't doing that. Let's break Atmo real quick. It's just a skip, hop, and 167 Ks away. Whee! Yeah, I am not walking halfway across the planet. Okay, so we have the address of our starter planet. We just need to find a portal, get to that starter planet, and navigate to Ligard Prime. Hopefully this one can lead us to a portal. It's not a monolith, but there's always a chance. Whoop! Bop. Also, Zombie, if you feel like it, and if you're willing, and if you have Discord, we do have a Discord that's there for you to join, my guy. If you feel like it. It's always nice to make new friends. Where is the central thingamahoobit? Wait, is it down here? Central thingamahoobit? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Poke, poke. Wake up. So I have a Venator Star Destroyer freighter. I want to say my first freighter was the Rex Indomitus. Knowledge of the past. Locate a monolith. That should lead me to a monolith. Oh, please don't be an ancient dig site. I really hope that ancient ruin isn't the kind of ancient ruin I think it is. I hope it is something else. I spent 9 hours grinding for it to be an S-Class. Yeesh. How long... Who was here in chat for that one stream where I actually grinded out this freighter? The Bibarats. How long did that take me? Was it 4? 5 hours? It was some ridiculous amount of time like that. Whoa. We overshoot? Yeah, we overshot. Alright, I want to say that this is not what we're looking for. This looks more like a dig site instead of... Yeah, it's a fucking dig site. Not what I'm looking for. Try again. Oh. Alien artifact detected. That looks like a monolith. Ancient plaque. Alright, we're good. That! I like Viking. I was lucky it was Viking too. I think mine is either Viking or Corvax. I can't remember which. I want to say it's Viking though. Let's skip Atmo and get over there. This has turned from me sifting through poop at the end of Relics to me desperately seeking my long-lost son. There's so much to do in this game. Ooh. Ow. Did not pull up fast enough. Maybe this isn't the typical monolith, but maybe this one can. We're just looking for a portal. We're just looking for a portal ley line. Come on, man. Hello, ancient and spooky monolith. Ooh, so very. That's a wheel. That's just a wheel. That's just a wheel with handlebars on it. Anyway, kill anyone who gets too close. Where was I? Whoop. Knowledge of the past. I know you're not both trying to lead me to this fucking ancient ruin. Gosh darn it. I have to go dig up this gosh darn ruin even though I don't care about it at all, because if I don't, it will not disappear from my system. I'm going to another planet. I'm not wasting my time doing that. I don't feel like digging in the dirt. I feel like adopting my wobble. Whee! Nice! I don't think I've really done any of the reduxes, honestly. I've caught them as they came out. Honestly, that's. Did I do any reduxes? Oh, maybe did I do the Abyss Redux? I can't remember. Landing here. Don't you tell me where I'm flying too fast. Find me something better, please. Alright, we've got a plaque. Dead ahead. Did I land right next to one? Oh my god, I did. That's actually kind of funny. It's like 50 seconds away, that's not bad at all. Please lead me to a portal. Don't you tell me the landing area is not clear. I know damn well you can land here. You don't even have any landing gear. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you just replayed the expedition by hacking the date. I got it. I am aware. I am not afraid of them. Excuse me, orb. Kindly lead me where I want to go. I know damn well you are not leading me to the same place. I know damn well. Why are you all taking me to that shit dig site? Oh my god. Oh my god. You're just demanding that I go play in the dirt. Demanding that I go play in the dirt. Fine. I'll go dig. But I won't be happy about it. I'm just looking for a portal. What's a guy gotta do to get a portal around here? Right, I still need to put these away, don't I? Might as well do that now. I suppose it's nice having an extra Atlantid and a couple extra photonics cores just laying around. My brother in Christ, you can't even catch me if you wanted to. Fucking bringing me here to make me dig through the dirt like a plebeian. Minotaur, you're up. Stupid. Just straight up stupid. Not a fan. How dare you make me do this? Bunch of fucking woozes. Apollo wants you to dig your grave, but go to the marker real quick. No, it's just that it was tracking that that specific dig site because I hadn't gone there at all. So every ancient ruin I went to was trying to reroute me to that one dig site because it thought that I actually cared about it, but I did not. Where? Ah, there you are. Whee! Up we go. Yeah, I'm trying to find a portal, but the current quest is telling Apollo about the portal. It's not actually going to lead me to a portal. I'm gonna tell Apollo about the portal I came through, but the thing is the portal I came through is no longer marked. So this is the fastest way to find a portal unless I want to continue along the current quest chain to get to the point where I'm going to get another portal, which I want to say is like 5 or 6 links down the line. Please, I beg of you, just don't give me another ancient dig site. I don't care. I don't care about ancient dig sites. Sir, you're ruining the moment. Please be a monolith. Please be a monolith. Son of a biscuit teaker. You are frustrating me beyond no end. My multiplayer is already disabled. Fucking lame ass dig site with your lame ass treasure. 0 aura. 0 fun. Nobody gives half of a quarter of a shit about this treasure. That's why it's still here. Son of a bitch. I could just use the walkthrough glitch, but I don't feel like doing that right now, so we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. 2 treasure sites, no monolith. I know there's a portal in this system, damn it, that's how I got here. Really? There it is. Give me that. Oh, shut up, you. Nobody's scared of you after the first 40 hours. Gimme. That's 3. I do not care about the others. Give me your lame treasure, and then let me go along my way. Lame treasure. Preserved crowns. Nobody cares. Lame. Alright. I wish I could use these to find specific things, but unfortunately the Minotaur does not translate these into specific things. Oh, thank goodness, an alien monolith. That one should lead me directly to a portal. Tag it up. And let's get there. I don't know why it keeps tagging my ship as an ensign. My ship is not alive. Well, at least this one. Whee! I find it kind of sad that the only time you can see moving frigates is NPC frigates in planet orbit. I wish your frigates could, like, actually fly around. I'd use those as system hoppers. Being able to go on the Enormity SR-1 all over the place, I think that would be fun.
Incoming storm.
Aw, come on! Just found what I'm looking for, you're gonna give me a storm, really? Yep, that looks pretty monolithy. What is this, a Viking system? Viking effigy, yes. We're loaded for it, let's go. Rest upon the ancient relic, it screams in response, shouting in an ancient tongue, unaware of who or what I am, the words begin to distort my vision. The hallucination fades, but the blade remains. It transforms into an upgrade for my multi-tool. I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good without that. Thank you. Give me knowledge, please. One Viking dagger. Small price to pay. Portal ley line located. Where?
Thermal protection falling.
Aha! 2 hours away this whole time. I could walk there, but what's the fun of that? Let's fly. Sorry, Steve. We're flying. I know you want to go on an adventure, but not now. Yep. All right. Head over to this here portal. You know, it should be more difficult to fly through a blizzard, but it's really not. Break atmo, fly over the clouds. Planetarium for interference. Come on. There it is. Whee! Whoa! Shit! Hold that one up just in time. I'd rather bump into a tree than splatter myself onto the ground. Okie dokie. We made it. Step 1 of our quest for the wubble. Complete. Alright. Now, in our quest for the wubble, our GSCS is going to stay where it is.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Weather update. Storm.
What do you mean gather stellar material? I have so much stellar material. What are you talking about?
Technology recharge. 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 Technology recharge.
All right, that's all of them. Did I miss one? They're all 100% charged. Hello? Oh. Oh, glyph 15. You need dihydrogen? Is like, which one of these isn't fully charged? Dihydrogen, tritium, boo. You look cold? Freezing. Positively freezing. I think your technology is recharged. Yes. You mentioned earlier you're Native American. Yes, on both sides of my family. Where is my dihydrogen? There you are. Thank you. Get over here. Well, so my mother was Blackfoot, and my dad's father was Cherokee, and his mother was Choctaw. Although I don't have any land on reservation anymore, as my family sold theirs. However, my wife here, she still has land on res. Okay. Activate portal. Okay, we got our address for the very first stop. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Doop doo ba doo 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 ba doo doo ba doo 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 doo. Whoop. Whoop. We're basically going to be going to the first planet in the expedition, and we're going to be journeying onward from there. Hope I got this right. The picture is kind of blurry, but I think I got it. Stargate, anyone? Ah! Okay. If I'm right, this should take me to the first planet in the expedition. I grew up in Colorado. The only native tribes I know are Arapaho and Navajo. It's actually kind of funny. My dad was raised in Colorado. Okay, discovered by Hello Games. Correct planet. We're on the right planet. Although my ship's landing gear has seen better days, it is actually on... This is the only time I've ever seen this ship actually on the ground. It's kind of funny. Alright. Okay, so... we have the correct place marked for a custom waypoint. Let's see if our custom waypoint is going to reflect. Oh my goodness. I think we're in range. I think we're actually in range, guys. Hold on. Dotted dashes. Luhabug. There it is. That's where our wubble be. Okay. So... because we're in a moderately better store ship, we shouldn't have any issue going where we need to go. That's actually a lot farther than I thought it would be. We are currently in the expedition bubble, ladies and gentlemen. We do not want to stay here for very long, so we're going to try and get our wubble and get out. Oh, and Cherokee because of history class with Andrew Jackass. Fuck, I got so tired of history classes. So I am extremely pale. Unless I spend a lot of time outside, you wouldn't know I have any native in me at all. So My time in history class during, Native American studies was basically being painted as, evil paleface because, of course, public school's gonna paint me as evil paleface, and I just looked at him and I was like, my family's just about entirely Native American, right? Which is funny, I didn't even know significant other, had land on res and was actually part of tribe until well after we were dating, and she just mentioned it offhand, and I was like, no fucking way. It's when they asked her, hey, how are you? Ah ha ha, ah ha, ah ha. Old joke. I've heard that one before, by the way. Okay, Zalog. We're almost there, guys. We've almost got the wubble. We gotta bring him home. We lost Panthepo. It was really sad. We can't bring pets back from an expedition, but we can go back to where Panthepo came from and adopt Panthepo's long lost brother. I'm in Texas now because Colorado has shit house prices. It's actually funny that you should mention that. I was raised in Texas, and my dad was raised in Colorado. Welcome to Texas. It is what I would consider my home state, even though I was born in Panama City, Panama, down in Central America. I would consider Texas my home state because that is where I was raised and where I spent most of my time. Do me a favor, since you are coming to Texas from Colorado, please don't bring Colorado politics with you. I am so tired of transplants. It hurts my soul. I'm so very tired. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? What the what? Is my... No, we have 40% in the tank. You should be able to get out there. I will agree with you, though. I looked at the house prices in Colorado because a bunch of my family actually lives in the area still, and I was like, maybe. Absolutely fucking atrocious. Atlantic drive required. I have an Atlantic drive installed. I have an Atlantic drive installed. What do you mean Atlantic drive required? I have an Atlantic drive installed. What are you on about? Hold on. No, you're actually joking right now. So even though I have an Atlantic drive from my side quests, I can't actually go there? I am so close to Panthepo. That is beyond frustrating. I want my little boy back. I don't want to do the main story. I want my cute pet back. Alright. It's frustrating because I actually have a base in that system, and I just can't get there. On account of the fact that I didn't have portal tech. Okay, alright. Next best thing. Where's planet? Hello, planet. Oh, I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna create a base here. That was an object of interest strangely close to planetary atmosphere. Weird. Alright. Land here. Plunk down a base. Sorry, my chat window is being weird again. Let me extend that for you there, Heavy. Polls are closed here now. My province is completely blue, but it's the only one. Libs are still winning 149, 118 with the Bloc Québécois at 23 and NDP at 5. My condolences, my friend. I am sorry that you are being dragged along in a direction you do not want to go. You're kind of cute. Who? Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? No. No. Look at you. Look at your little nose. Why are you so violent? What are you? You're like a space armadillo dragon with an adorably boopable snoot. Why would you try and... The fuck is that? That's a walking plant. Hello, walking plant. Okay, well, weird planet discovered, so that's a nice little bonus there. Chrome metal, because of course. Fucking swear to God, man, where's my personal refiner? There. Make me some chromatic metal. I'm too lazy for this shit. Space computer. Claim base. Where do I live now? Oh, I'm on the East Coast now. I'm stationed out here because I am currently Oh my god, guys, I just realized. Oh, it's April. Do you guys know what happened in March? I passed 15 years. Oh, I've been in the military for 15 years. Ah. If my career was a child, it would almost be old enough to vote. Ah. Ah. Gross. Ugh. What's the Discord? Hold on. I think there's a link down below that should be the Discord icon, but let me see if the command's working. Beep. Huh, I don't know why the command's not working. If you scroll down on Twitch, there should be a panel down there that leads directly to the Discord. I'm not sure why it's not working here. Okay, base computer archives are up. We're gonna plop down a mother fornicator. Okay, alright, let's start at the beginning. We need metal plating. I usually have so much of that on me. I'm willing to bet yep, okay, alright. If it's 4 pen Thepo. Command wasn't working earlier, that's why I asked. Command is on a sabbatical. I have no idea why that's not working. I need to look into that actually. Hold on, let me pull up. I'm going to paste an invite directly into chat myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, you already joined. Okay. Alright, that works. Hello. Beat me to it, my guy. Beat me to it. Alright. So we need just a little bit of ferrite dust. And then we can portal back to our initial... Because the portal should reach through the bubble. So that's not really an issue. We won't have to actually find a portal. We can just make a base portal. Terminus. And then go right. Why is everything on this planet a plant? Holy shit, look at the size of that ant. I can't. That rhymed. Yippee, more for the blood god. Hey. We praise the god emperor around here, alright? Ah, ferrite dust. Thank goodness. Do No Man's Sky screenshots count as self-promo? No, that's just sharing stuff from your game. When I say self-promo, Thank you for actually reading the rules. Holy shit. Oh my god, we've had so many people come in and get auto-filtered because of that. No, I consider promo like, hey, look, I'm streaming. Hey, look, here's my channel. Hey, that stuff. We've had a couple people try and do that. That's why that rule is there. Never roll up into somebody else's community and start shilling your own stuff without permission. It's bad form. Yeah, glyphs are usually screenshots, yeah. Wait, hold on. Do you actually have that planet's screenshot? Is that what you're telling me? Are you on the expedition right now? Because that would save me some time. Oh god. In the Magus College, this drunken Nord started making clicking noises at me because I said I was from Morrowind. I said, "You racist piece of shit. I bet you have no idea where I'm from." And with no hesitation, he said, "Yeah, you're probably from Sadrith Mora." Fuck. That's so good. Shill, have you guys heard about Raid Shadow Legends? For the last time, I'm not accepting that sponsorship. They keep trying. I keep getting emails from them. They want me to sponsor raids so fucking bad. I refuse. You can't make me do it. I don't want to do it. I don't see a No Man's Sky channel. There isn't a No Man's Sky channel, but there is a Viddy Games channel. It can go in there. If I made a channel for every game everyone in the server played, there'd be like 50, but holy shit! Look at you! Oh my goodness! Look at them jaws! You are majestic! Holy shit! You look like a hollow from Bleach. Anyway. Every time he shakes his head, the ground quakes. Every time he stomps his foot, the ground shakes. You are a large, large creature, sir. And I respect it. You do you, boo-boo. I'm not even gonna get in your way. You are majestic. Majestic. Okay, carbon nanotubes. Oh, one more carbon nanotube. There we go. There's a No Man's Sky role, so you can tag people who are playing No Man's Sky or are interested in or who are interested in No Man's Did anyone else see that pillar of light? Anyone? That's not normal. It's more for matchmaking, honestly. Tyranids sighted, initiating purge precepts. Hey. No Tyranids in this simulation, alright? Alright, portal terminus, solar panel, more metal plating, biofuel reactor, more metal plating, some oxygen. Look here, you little bastard. No. Go away. Sorry, that was me. I missed the laser. Well, so like I said, if we had a channel for every single game role, we'd have way too many. I have one for Warframe because there's a lot of stuff that goes into Warframe and a lot of, like, almost everyone in the server plays it. But when it comes to No Man's Sky or DRG, that would just bloat the server way too much. So I try and stick to the usual stuff. And Minecraft was the same, because every once in a while we go on that 2-week Minecraft bender. That looked like an orbital laser. It really did. That looked like a giant orbital laser, and I'm not sure why. Whoop. Okay, alright. Biofuel reactor. Oh, you little shit. $9,000 damage. Ain't no kill like overkill. Okay. Solar panel. There we go. We should only need one. We're only going to be running this one thing. Magnetized ferrite. That's pretty easy. Man, we are so close to Penthepo. We are so close, but we're going to have to wait, apparently, until we are done with the full OG story. Which is... Gah. I want my sweet baby now. No, no. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Where is my... Where's my... Oh, there it is. I also make Hero Forge characters based off my Minecraft Bedrock character creator skins. Can I post those? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. You can put those in the creators corner if you feel like it. Ain't no kill like ultra kill? No, like overkill. Don't you try and get me back into ultra kill, alright? I escaped while I could. Although there's no doubt that Aylward wants to go in there and get me back into ultra kill again. I have to ask because you have to pay to print the figures. Well, like, you're just posting screenshots of the figures, not like links to pay for them. That's entirely different. Okay, magnetized ferrites. Condensed carbon. Condensed carbon again. Don't you harass me. I have a god on a stick and I'm not afraid to use it. Doop 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 doop. Make some condensed carbon. Yep, yep. Ultra kill mentioned. Yep, there it is. I mean, no point in you going back if you didn't have a good time with it. No, I had a great time with ultra kill. It's just, how much more content is there? I want to say I'm at the end, right? Because I know that we're still waiting on another update, and I hate the feeling of waiting for another update. So that's the main reason why I'm saying that you can't take me back, because that would require me. Gosh darn it. That would require me waiting with the rest of you a lot. Wait, there's a lot more content? Are you sure? Because I thought I was close to the end, wasn't I? You haven't finished chapter 1 and there's still 2? Only 3 that isn't complete. Wait, hold on. I thought by chapter 1 and chapter 2 you meant the circles, like going from limbo to lust. Was that not chapter 1, chapter 2? Is all of that just chapter 1? Are you fucking serious? I need to play more Ultra Kill. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get in that. Okay, set out a battery. Wiring. 1, 2. Wiring 3, 4. And then a biofuel reactor. 1 more metal plating and some oxygen. Can't believe I came out here without oxygen. I have so much of it. Oh, hazardous fauna. Hello, hazardous fauna. Yes, that's what I thought. Perish. perish to feed my enterprise here. Oh my god, that's another one. What the fuck is that? What is that? What? Radioactive anomaly? I haven't ran into one of those before. The fuck is that? Well, are you talking about your comment about the links? Yeah, we don't do the links. Nothing that requires money, my guy. There's secret stuff beyond the layers, like secret levels and the 2 super bosses. Oh no. Hell yeah, more ultra kill streaming? Yes, more ultra kill streaming. I'm being told there's more to the game than I thought, so I have to go back. Okay, so close. Base computer. Archive recovery and process. Blah 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 blah. Archives. Okay, alright. Yes, that's cool. This is all very cool. This is not what I want to do right now. Okay. Okay. So, the plan, right? Because we have to have a plan. I can't check the galaxy map from here. Gosh darn it. Judgment. Yes. More ultra kill streams. Unfortunately, this week's schedule has already been set in stone, as it were, so I can't change that. But I will 100% put that on next week's. Luhabug. Luhabug. Good shit. Alright, Luhabug. That's the destination. Okay. The Joanne Otney colony. Land and exit. Alright. So, while we cannot go get our wubble right now, and that is currently tied to finishing the main quest again, what we're going to do is to Luhabug for wubble. Okay. We have a base with a temporary portal terminus. I'm a little peeved because of the fact that we actually have a base in that system, but we cannot go there. I'm guessing we can't go there because of the fact that it's in a purple system and it's trying to keep me out of it. Rip and F. But oh well, we can now portal back to Bibarats without having to go through a big portal. Ah, the sound of home sweet home. It's not deafening at all. What's going on, buddy? Alright, so we have finished Relics. We have put down our new sign. We have a travel point at least near my wubble, even if I can't go and get my wubbles now. We got a lot done. I think we got a lot done. I'll have to check those out later, Zombie. Absolutely. I will take a look at those. Double save because I'm paranoid. I will say you were in the last layer of chapter 1. Okay, so I honestly thought like that I was on chapter 2 of the game. I didn't realize that everything I was playing through was just chapter 1. That's kind of where the disconnect was. So I'm absolutely willing to play more Ultra Kill. I'll definitely finish chapter 2. I probably won't go on to chapter 3 until it's done, because you said chapter 3 is the one that's not finished. So yeah, I'll definitely play more Ultra Kill. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I really enjoy it. But folks, that has been today's adventure in No Man's Sky. I really appreciate you coming out and spending some time with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for... What are we playing tomorrow? Hold on. Let me pull up my own schedule, which I constantly forget. Bip. I'll see you tomorrow for more Schedule 1. All right. Appreciate you guys coming out. Bye for now.